welcome to a very special holiday edition of my regular stream, really. But it is still special because here in the US, at least, it's a holiday. Today is Labor Day. For those of you who don't know, if anybody doesn't. But we had quite a nail-biter of a poll where the this game just barely beat out Marvel Heroes to play. I mean, we are literally talking about single-digit votes on hundreds of votes. So, yeah. I personally believe that it means that a bunch of people were just voting a whole bunch of times, but frankly, I don't care. I think it's pretty awesome regardless. So, as that's getting started up, I will be right back. I just got to go plug my phone in so that it charges. And we're back. Huzzah. So it actually hasn't been too long since I last played this. And essentially what I've been doing lately is I'm working on essentially upgrading my gear. Because I did manage to pick up all three of these. I got all of the ancient various things. The problem is, in order to upgrade them more, I need more of the parts and pieces. So I've been going out and fighting against the bad guys here in Central Hyrule. All of the what are they called? The big robot things, the Guardians. So that's how you get all of the components for it. I was just going to do that a little bit more because it's pretty cool and I can get some awesome stuff for it. But yeah, if you all have any particular suggestions for things that you'd like to see, do let me know. Y'all know I love helping out and doing some cool like side quests, or I can do the main quest. I'm ready to go and fight Ganon, technically. But yeah, it's very exciting stuff. I'm gonna grab food. Alright. Yeah, last time I did a couple of little things. Not too much. But I'm excited to go through and just sort of farm this a little bit. Incidentally, for those of you in the US, I hope that you had a great Labor Day today. Hopefully you actually got to take the day off. I had to work a little bit, not too much, thankfully. But yeah, it's the tradition in my field that we work holidays, we work weekends, we work pretty much every day. But I hope that by and large you all got to relax. I did get to mostly relax. At least I got to go out and play some games, which is pretty awesome. It was a very busy weekend this weekend. Y'all have no idea. It was crazy. Crazy up in my hizzle. So glad that I got at least one of these fully upgraded. It's very exciting. Incidentally, I don't even know if anybody's here. I'm just sort of hanging out by myself. For all I know, I'm just talking to me. And I am okay with that. I'm going to see if I can land on top of one of these towers here for no particular reason whatsoever. So I'm looking for Guardians. For those unaware, these are Guardians. The thing is that many of them are disabled, so you can't actually fight them. The ones that you want to fight are the ones that are still active. Whoa!
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
Woohoo! Urbosa's Fury is ready. Get all sorts of cool stuff in this game. Like I said, I've got pretty much everything in this game done. I'm just trying to upgrade all the random stuff that I've got, essentially. And it's unfortunate because I've taken out most of the guardians. So, yeah. Can't get much more. I'm trying to remember where some others are. Honestly, don't remember. I can try going into some of the, what's it called? Some of the shrines, but I don't know if that would help. Fail. Now I can take his horse. If I want. I don't particularly want to, but... Dang. Well, I got something at least. Dang, like, I have no idea where they all are. I guess I've pretty much taken them all out, which is really unfortunate. Let's see if I can find any more. Twitch just told me that EAG started watching, which is awesome. Apparently it's a lie, though, because now it says that I'm the only one here. Ah, so sad. So very sad. Oh well. I had to play video games, and I'm fine with that. Ugh. We were so close in the polls, you guys. So I think we had... What was it? In this particular poll, we saw something like 415 votes or something like that. And essentially, so Breath of the Wild and Marvel Heroes were literally separated by, it was 1 or 2 votes when I checked. So it was absolutely ridiculous. And also, I forgot to mention I was planning on doing a relatively short stream today. So I'll probably only be on about an hour or so. That's the stable. That doesn't do me any good. It's a Wizrobe hanging out over there, doing its Wizrobe thing. Dang it, I need guardians. Ridiculous. I have to go back to the wasteland that is Central Hyrule and see if I can find any more. I don't like my odds, though. It doesn't seem like there's much of anything around. Let me at least do this while I'm thinking about it. Because I do have my amiibos. I know that y'all can't see because the camera doesn't work with this, the streaming software that I use. But I have a, I've got a Mario and I've got a Link amiibo. And you get some cool stuff. So I have the Archer Link, which is where the chest comes from. And it has some sort of thing related to bows and arrows. Every time. You can use it daily, which is kind of cool. More often than not, I am unable to play frequently enough to make it worthwhile, but still. Whenever I get to play, you've got it. Again, I know you can't see me, but I was gesturing towards the TV, which means that I gesture towards you all. There, see, I just did it again. Ah, it's ridiculous. Don't have a whole lot of other options as far as stuff to do, unfortunately. I guess I could work on finding my memories. I've marked off several on the map. If anybody is unfamiliar with the game still, the idea is that it's an open world exploration type thing. So you can go out, you can do whatever you want, however you want, all that kind of stuff. And so I've got a bunch of, what's it called, side quests that I'm essentially working on or have been working on. Hey, look, it is Eag. Hello. I got a little notice that you were here, Eag. But then I looked at the list and you weren't listed, and I was so sad. But great to see you again. It's been a long time. Ah, finally, we got a guardian. Let's do it. So one of the things I like to do with these guys is if you get them to shoot grass, the grass gets up on fire, so you get an updraft. And then you can do cool stuff like that. Now, as I learned last time I played this, the key for these guys is to cut off all the legs. Because then they stop moving around. Honestly, I don't remember exactly what I need for the upgrades. I just know I need a lot of the ancient gears. Is the main one that I need, or rather, it's the main thing that I need. I don't have, I should say. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, Eag. But at least it's work, you know. Not everybody can say that. Banana! Those guys drop so much money. Seriously, I gotta find some Yiga clan people in real life so that they can give me bananas and money. Out of curiosity, Eag, I don't know if I've ever asked you, but if you don't mind, what is it that you do? You don't have to tell me, obviously, if you don't want to, but I was just curious if you're willing to share. That's why, like I said earlier, I always end up working on weekends and holidays and everything.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
It's been nicer lately, because I actually just recently started a new position. So that's been relatively helpful. Well, that's good. I'm glad to have you on the board game videos. Hope you've been enjoying them. It's always fun to make them. Or at least I tend to have fun. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult. And I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about. What do I do for my board game video? Alright, so here we'll do the same thing. So we get the updraft. And then pow. Great. Got one of these Yiga clan people. So like, I'm trying to dodge the Yiga clan person while at the same time defeating this guy. Whew. Well, either way, I hope that things have been going well for you, Eag. I know that working on Saturdays and holidays and getting home late and all that kind of stuff is always kind of rough. There's the duplex bow. The duplex bows are kind of fun because they allow you to shoot 2 arrows at a time instead of just 1. Hey, look, it's Merthawin! Holla at you, Merthawin. Great to have you, as always. And TH is here too. Hey, TH. Great to see you. Oh, this is nice. There's like a whole bunch of guardians out now. This is good. This is good. I need some food. Not unlike Danny in real life, I need some food in the game. Why? Because Danny always be hungry. I'm going to try this a little bit differently here. That's annoying. For anyone watching who is unaware, in this game you do have item damage and like durability depletion and all that kind of stuff. It gets very frustrating. The nice thing is that the Master Sword, you can get it, and I do have it. The cool thing about it is that it essentially recharges. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, having Fridays off is pretty sweet. That is good. So this is the main game right now. I actually don't have any of the DLC. There's what, 2 packs, I think now, EAG? Something like that. And unfortunately, I don't have either one. I just don't have the other disposable income right now for them. But yeah, this is the main game, and I've got a pretty big majority of the game done. I mean, I have all of the bonuses from all of the like the main dungeons, I guess you'd say. And essentially I'm just like side questing now. Like I could go and I could beat the game fairly easily at this point, like fight final Ganon. TH is happy. Well, that's good. I know people always have their favorites for the games to play, so that's why I do the polls. Let's toughen them about a little bit. Hits to take out the leg of these things. Either way, I'm glad that TH appreciates. Curious how that's gonna work if it actually. I found a really amazing location in this game for getting, what's it called, for getting weapons. I'm so excited. I should actually head back there so I can, like, sort of refresh all my stuff, essentially. It's pretty awesome. What is this? Well, I see what you mean, Eag. I definitely understand your desire to not have something that's super puzzle-based. And without a doubt, this does have puzzle elements to it. I personally don't find it to be overly puzzle-oriented. But then again, I do like puzzles. And it's one of the things I really enjoy. Like, I always enjoyed Riven and Myst and those types of things, the old school adventure puzzle games. And yeah, this, I don't know, I mean, compared to other RPGs, it really doesn't have a whole lot, either more or less. You mostly have, like, logic puzzles, so similar to, like, a Portal, essentially. Which, again, I don't find to be really a bad thing inherently, but that could just be me. This thing looks like it, yeah. You know, these things can walk with one leg. They don't move quickly, but as you can see, they Ah! Should've known that was gonna happen. Where's Rev? That I have no idea, American. And it is a very good question. I was wondering that myself. I am just getting my butt handed to me, aren't I? Oh, it's a blood moon now. Oh, this is gonna be ugly, you guys. So, okay. Yeah. For those unaware, when the blood moon rises in this game, all the enemies respawn. So, good and bad. Depending on your opinion. In my case right now, since I'm basically farming these guys, it's pretty good. But since I am literally right in the middle of where they all live, it's not great. especially since my Master Sword is still out of power. I could really use it right now. God, man. Very quickly running out of options of stuff to use. So I think after I finish fighting this guy, I'm gonna head back to the area where I can get like a bunch of weapons. Because now, especially after the Blood Moon, everybody will be back. T says don't die. I'm trying not to die. It's tough though. I'm not too proud to admit it. All of my good items are gone. Whew, got him. Just for argument's sake, let me see. I've got 25. That should be enough for at least one upgrade. So let's do that first. Incidentally, Marathon and TH, you weren't here when I announced it, but I hope that you had a good weekend. But yeah, EAG. So you had mentioned the RPGs and being too puzzly and all that kind of stuff, and in general, I would say I agree with you, especially if I'm playing a Western RPG. I don't like the Western style RPGs that get too puzzle oriented, because that's not why I play. Like, I'm not playing Skyrim or, you know, Fallout or whatever to solve puzzles. You know, I do it for side quests, obviously. It's the only real reason to. But it's yeah, it's definitely frustrating to see some of that. The way that I see it though is if the puzzles fit into a narrative, then I'm okay with it. If it fits like the story or whatever. So, I mean, for example, take Legend of Zelda. We've got decades worth of games that are very, very heavily focused on puzzle solving. That's essentially what we do in these games. So I'm okay with it, personally. But I know it's a bit different for many people. Let's see here. Awesome. I can do both of these. Perfect. Yes, please. Yes, please. The other big thing that you get by upgrading all this stuff is, or not by upgrading, but by getting all the different items, is you're able to build like arrows and bows and swords and all that kind of stuff. All of the different ancient equipment. With the ancient bow being the best bow in the game, and the guardian arrows, I believe they're called guardian arrows. It might be ancient arrows, are like the best arrows, and they do more damage against those big spider dudes I was fighting. All right, so this part's fun. This part's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna head over to an area that essentially has a whole bunch of nasty, nasty bad guys. Let me see. I don't remember if I marked it. I don't think I did. So essentially the entire area is just full of bad guys with like amazing elemental weapons. So you've got great swords, regular swords, a lot of them have shields, and there's also is it Lionel? I don't know exactly how to pronounce the name of the guys, but they look like centaurs, essentially. Ah, where is it? It's called like the ruins of the Colosseum or something along those lines. It's fairly easy to spot. There it is, right there, the Colosseum ruins. That's the one. And like I said, just a quick reminder, I'll probably only be on for a total of about an hour. Just because it's a holiday and I'd like to relax at least a little bit. Like I said, I had a very, very busy weekend, I should say. So I'm just sort of like, blah, blah. Also, I'm hungry, which is probably more important. As a completely random aside, the last couple of days I watched several, what's the best way to put them? I mean, they're essentially like bodybuilding videos where it talks about like how much food these guys eat, and it's absolutely ludicrous. So insane. I have ancient proficiency. I don't know what that means. But apparently it's cool. So yeah, it was interesting watching some of those where people get like, and what was one of them? So there was actually several guys really who would literally buy 3 or 4 dozen eggs and they eat 18 or so every day. And I was just like, sweet zombie Jesus. That's a lot of huevos. It's pretty intense. Hey, look, there's my horse. So I did there was a quest that I did where you end up getting one of the official royal horses, and this is that horse. So you can see it's like a pure white cream color, and it's very exciting and very royal. Very regal horse over here. I'm just gonna go around. I'm not gonna go in the front door though, and you guys will see why in a little bit. Oh, you're fine. I guess not. Basically. But no, I mean, it was pretty intense. These guys eating like, you know, like 20,000 calories a day. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like so much food. Now me, like, I eat a decent amount. I eat a reasonable amount. I don't eat a whole lot. But man. Of course, these are also guys who spend, you know, 3 or 4 hours a day in the gym. He did not eat all the eggs. He said that when he was a lad, he ate 4 dozen eggs. And then, now that he's grown, he eats 5 dozen eggs. I mean, come on. This is basic information here, American. Basic info. Oh, sure, now it stops raining. So there's the Colosseum right there. And, yeah, inside, it's a pretty interesting situation. You guys will see what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to climb up the side, though, because it'll make everything a lot easier. And you'll see why. I should go trade in my seeds. I haven't done that in a long time. essentially, one of the other things in this game is you have the inventory slots, and you can actually purchase new inventory slots. And the way you do it is by collecting a special collectible item, essentially. Not to get too into detail on it. Hey! Whoa, calm down there, horsey. You stay there, horsey. Well, yeah, of course I knew what you were talking about, but that doesn't make you correct. I'm just saying. We have to science this, okay? And unfortunately, science said you were incorrect, strictly speaking. I haven't gone cooking in a while. That's another one of these, I guess, what's the best way to put it? Like RPG modalities that has come in with this game is being able to cook stuff. And, you know, you get like special abilities or whatever it is. Alright, so this is the top of the Colosseum. So you see there's a bunch of dudes in here who have a bunch of really cool stuff. The nice thing now is that I'm wearing my stealth armor. So without sneaking up on them, I'm able to sneak up on them. And essentially defeat them instantly. So I think I'm gonna... I don't have anything really bigger. I guess we'll do this. I musical theatered it. Okay, okay. I can accept that. Uh-oh. He spotted me. I'll like that. Man, I gotta get me some better weapons. It's ridiculous. Look at all these bad dudes, though. And like I said, at the very bottom of this Colosseum, there's one of those centaur guys who's very difficult to defeat. I think that's what does the most damage. Now the Master Sword, I think, when it gets near one of the Lynels, starts to glow. When the Master Sword is glowing, that means that it does essentially double damage. Okay. Uh-oh. The important thing there was to make sure he doesn't fall off the cliff, because then he alerts all of his buddies. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Like I said, you guys, there's so many awesome items. Like, seriously, it's insane. I remember the first time I went through here, I was literally fighting with a torch. Because I had so few items left. Pretty sure I can afford to get rid of the rusty halberd. I mean, I don't know much, but pretty sure that I can afford to dump that. Well, that was the wrong button. So there's that dude. Very unpleasant mother fudger, if I say so myself, which I do. The biggest issue with this guy is fighting the Lynels is really important for upgrading some of the equipment that you get. Oh, shoot. Now I'm in trouble. Ouch. Fire hot. Okay, so let's swap out some of our stuff. I should really just go and cook a bunch of food too. Where is it? Where's my stuff? There it is. So these three things get upgraded with the stuff that you obtain from these guys. Flurry rush! I can't see what I'm doing. Fail. Dang, that was a pretty massive fail. Ah. At least I had that ready to go. Stabby. Seriously though, you guys see how, like, comparatively little damage I'm doing to him? Absolutely insane. Sorry, my computer went off. Oh. Doesn't matter. Nobody said nothing. Whew. I totes dodged that. I'm just saying. Seriously? Wow. This is really annoying. That hit him right in the face. Oh, come on. Y'all see why I hate fighting these guys? So annoying. Oh no! Boo! 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 Ay, Dios mío. Oh, see why I don't like fighting those guys? They're really annoying. This is also why it needs to be a short day today. It's not cool. Ugh, and I'm all the way back here. I don't know if I want to bother trying again. I probably should. Just so I can do it. Seriously, I don't know how I'm supposed to do more damage to these guys. It's absolutely insane. I mean, other than like eating some of the various stuff that gives me little boosts to my damage, like there's not much. I know, I'm sorry, TH, I didn't mean to die. Ah, great. Alright, this time I'm going to switch to bomb arrows a lot sooner because, I don't know, I have a feeling that that'll help me a little more. Maybe. Oh, who knows. Whatever, TH don't care. She doesn't want me to succeed. It's okay, we got this. Realistically, this will probably be the last thing that I do. before signing off. Don't worry, TH. We're gonna get it right this time. Totes got it. Totes got it. Hashtag backstab. I honestly don't know where to find higher damage stuff, though. And that's honestly what would really help me. So let's get rid of that rusty halberd. So I'm just gonna equip my guardian stuff, I guess, because that's the highest damage resistance I can get. At least I think it is. Yeah. I know that the soldiers goes to the absolute highest as far as just pure defense. Plastic Process Fury. Ow! I'm like getting ragdolled here, you guys. We got this time, you guys. I know we do. Pretty intense right now, but I know we got this. Hang on while I eat a giant pile of food. What?
It is my pleasure.
You guys are so mean. Ow. Let's make dinner. I'm just gonna have my usual stuff. So, since like about a year ago, just under a year ago now, I started my new like diet and exercise program and everything. And as part of that, I eat a whole lot of salads primarily. It's like my main dinner that I make at home for myself. So I'm just gonna have the usual. Nothing special tonight, unfortunately. Woohoo! Tacos? You're getting tacos? Oh, I want tacos. Y'all know I love me some tacos. It's just so cool. Everybody getting tacos without Danny. Well, the last few days I've had a really bad back, unfortunately. I haven't been able to work out as much as I'd like. But it's okay. Hooray! That's it! Oh! So I think to upgrade my barbarian stuff, I need like 4 of those hooves. To upgrade it once. Once! This is terrible. It's terrible, I tell ya. I'm gonna put on my stealth gear so I can get this. Get all these bugs. Oh, they all flew away. See, that's just cruel now, Marathon. That's just cruel. I don't know where you are, so how could you share with me? This person is trying to get up the courage to go inside and fight everybody. Well, I think that's going to be it for me. Like I said, just wanted to finally take out that blasted Lionel guy. So I'm glad I finally managed to. But yeah, I'm going to get going so I can go and do, you know, various Danny stuff of different sorts. Thanks so much for being here on this holiday stream of awesomeness. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it's my old age. I am very old. I'm like so super old. But I think I'm gonna get going so I can rest a little bit because all of my old bones and muscles are very, very tired. Because that's what happens when you get to be my age. You get very exhausted very easily, and it's sad. So, well, thanks so much for stopping by. I guess Marathon, I think you're the only one left here. But Eag, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, thanks so much for stopping by. It's always great to see you. But both of you take care. It was great seeing you, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Not certain what I'll be playing. Haven't decided or thought about it. I'll probably set out a poll. But either way, take care. And bye-bye, everybody. And, you know, don't call me old man. You're old. Bye, TH. Have a good rest of your eve. Take care, both you and the Marathon. I hope that you all have a lovely evening with your tacos.